Graham here. Today's video is going to be about the Jacksonville, Florida market report for November 2022. Now, I know we're in December. I'm filming this in December, but we always go back in arrears so that we have time to have all the houses close out, have all the agents put their data entry in so that we can have the best and accurate stats for you. Now, sometimes market reports can be boring, so I'm going to try and make this not boring so you don't fall asleep, but you get some good information out. So take a look at your screen. There's a chart. Now this chart is showing you the data that I take every single month and look at. Median sales price, months inventory, average days on the market, list price to sales price. Median sales price is what we look at to see what type of equity we're building. So as you notice, for this month in November, it was 285,000. Last year was 280,000. So that's an increase of 1.8%. And guess what? That is the lowest increase that it's been all year. Beginning of the year, in January, the increase was 20%. Yeah, that's a huge difference. So we're seeing that slowdown of the prices. They're still up. We're still in a buyer's market, or a seller's market, I should say, excuse me. If you notice and look at months inventory, that's how we determine what type of market we're in. So right now, we are in a seller's market, but you'll notice it says 4.13. That's 4 months worth of inventory. So if no other houses came on the market with the current inventory level of almost 2,900, it would take 4 months to sell those off. So a 5 to 6 months is a balanced market. Above 6 months is a buyer's market. So we're still in a seller's market, but it's not as strong as it was just a couple months ago. Days on the market, see, 50, which is still not that high, but it is a big difference than last year at 29. Original list price to sales price. What that means. Now, some agents, they try to use list price to sales price, meaning what the price of the house was at the time it went under contract. But what you want is when you originally first put it on the market, that list price to sales price, because that tells you from list to contract to sales price what that percentage is between that time. When you do it as of the contract date, the list price as of the contract date, well, that amount's going to be smaller. So it's going to look like the list to sales price is lower, but really the accurate amount is when it's originally listed until the time it goes under contract and sales. So you're looking at 93.99. So what that means is prices have come down about 7% on average based on what has sold last month. So that's a big difference, because it was a few months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, we were seeing an over list price at like 101%. So they were going above list price. So that's a big difference. So what do these numbers mean? Okay, as a buyer, now you're not having to give an arm and a leg. You don't have to necessarily waive your appraisal contingency. We never experienced what some markets experience, where you gave up your inspection, which I think is crazy. You should never have to give up your home inspection. That's very important. So we don't see that. There's like 2,800 houses on the market last month compared to 1,000 less last year at this time. So there's more houses to choose from. They are sitting a little bit longer. Sellers, you're still going to get a great price. Maybe not what you're going to get 5 months ago. You just can't throw a price against the wall and it's going to stick. You have to have your house in good condition, price well, curb appeal. It has to look nice. You have more competition, but you still can get a good price, and you don't have to be so afraid that you can't buy another house when you're sales. So because there's more choices. So this is a good market for both buyers and sellers. So if you have any more questions about this, reach out to me. My number's on the screen. Look in the description box. I'm also going to have this in writing so you can also read about it. I add a little bit more to it for people who like to read things too. I kind of like to read instead of do videos, which is crazy since I do videos, but everybody likes different mediums. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. Have a great day.